They're pulling her early because she got angry and couldn't answer even basic questions. She didn't just fail with Bret Baier, she failed on The View, Jesse, last week.
That's right.
Imagine how bad you have to be as a Democrat to go on The View and basically commit political suicide. She doesn't have it. Americans understand that. She'll tell you whatever you need to hear to get that vote, but she is the daughter of a Marxist professor. She is a radical San Francisco liberal. She has been in charge for 3.5 years because she's not just a vice president. She's a vice president to the most absentee president in the history of the United States, someone who has spent over 40% of his time on the beach in Delaware, and, you know, not to mention the dementia.
Donald Trump Jr., you keep talking like that, boy, man.
Hey, he might. What happened? He step up to the plate. That would be crazy.
Trump will be the most goated nigga to ever walk this planet beside Harriet Tubman and George Washington and LeBron. Okay, LeBron.
Don't forget about George Washington.
LeBron out there with his son on the court, though. That is
Michael Jordan, Larry Bird.
Nah, that'd be a
the
legend.
Junior. Wait, did somebody do that?
George Bush.
Yeah.
Oh, but George Bush Jr. got his whoop.
What you mean? Oh, okay. Yeah, but he didn't. Oh, he didn't win.
No, he did.
Wait, the Junior won?
George Bush was the president before Obama.
No, we're talking about Junior.
It was George H.W. and like then it was.
I'm talking about George Bush
George
Jr.
W. Bush.
I'm talking about Junior.
Bush was the president.
I'm talking about
he's not
Junior.
Oh,
He's
not
not
Junior.
Junior.
I'm talking about the other Junior.
It's another different middle name.
another-
So, but it was
It's another Junior.
The daddy was president, and then he had a son that was president.
George Bush.
That's crazy.
And it's another one.
H.W. Bush.
I don't know. It's
Okay,
another one.
well, then we talking about one, brother. We ain't
I
talking about the
was
triple.
thinking about the one that was running against Trump. There was another one that ran against Trump.
Okay, yeah, we don't know that.
That's
I don't know
why.
that
That's
one.
why I was thinking about. I was thinking about the old
It
George.
was George Bush.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
Junior's
about.
son.
Yeah.
But I mean, he still ain't got hotels around America though. That's still.
Hey, who? George Bush?
Yeah.
He got a whole airport. He got a whole road.
I think it's
He
named
got a
after
whole-
him. It's
he
not
got-
his airport.
I think this strategy from Harris was a Google strategy. She wanted Fox viewers to start to Google some of the things she was saying because some of the comments she was making in this interview are foreign to the Fox audience. For example, General Mark Milley saying Trump is a fascist to the core. That's barely been covered on Fox News. So she was able to get some of those talking points in. This was the most adversarial interview Kamala Harris has probably ever done. Instead of getting to debate Trump again, she got to debate Bret Baier. And a lot of viewers are going to come away saying, wow, she's willing to do that. That's a sign of toughness and strength.
Toughness and strength.
Man, they doing anything they can to cope with that bombing.
Wow.
She got absolutely destroyed.
How much money they pay you to get that in your mouth, man? Because that's crazy.
What you said was crazy.
What you said was crazy. That was bonkers.
I said, hold on.
How much you pay?
No, we talking about
Put
you.
that in your mouth, brother.
How much you pay? That's a real question.
That's the way you say it.
It's a real question.
Do you think that he approached her differently than other people he interviews?
You know, I saw a little bit of the panel after the interview, and one woman said that she came in hot and also said that she became angrier. I thought he came in hot. And what I am very tired of is this trope of the angry black woman. She was not angry. She was in command of the facts. She was passionate. Passion does not equal anger. You know, I'm often called, you know, Donald Trump actually called me dumb at a rally recently.
Because you dumb.
You have these tropes that are used against women and women of color in particular.
I knew it.
And I did not see a dumb woman. I did not see an angry woman. I saw a woman who understands what is at stake. And
You was gonna say that anyway.
Sonny, what if I told you I saw a complete dumbass woman? What if I told you I seen a dumb like Donald Trump sees?
It's crazy because she finally got a hostile interview. Why nobody say that when they're having the Trumps? It's because she's a woman that she's not supposed to have.
Some say you shouldn't have been here today, Donald Trump. That nigga said, damn.
Like, it's crazy, bro.
I did not see a dumb woman. I did not see an angry woman. I saw a woman who understands what is at stake.
And it's the critical backdrop to this moment in which Vice President Kamala Harris sat down for an interview with Fox News. It was supposed to give viewers an opportunity to actually hear her plans as president. Instead, as you saw, it almost immediately devolved into an embarrassing bad faith effort by a once respected host to play to an audience of one. The host's constant rude interruptions
This is so funny.
were designed to distract from the issues and facts that Trump and his acolytes try and twist and distort every day. And on Fox News, they try and avoid. And they couldn't. When Kamala Harris realized the host was not going to let her speak, the only way the vice president could give Fox viewers an opportunity to hear what she had to say was to talk back over him. Was he making sure that happened? I personally think absolutely. Did she do well in this environment? Of course. She was great. She's a former prosecutor, attorney general, senator, current vice president. She's fine with a situation like that and even flourishes.
Important thing to know.
She's fine with
You know what's crazy? The opposite, the liberal of what they do to Trump, liberal media, what they do to Trump, they'll fact check him right there on the spot. They'll say that's not true. Brett didn't do that at all. He just said, hello, hey, Kamala, we heard that a lot. You know, we ain't got a few minutes. We got a few minutes, man. Let's get this in for the American people. Everybody been waiting on this. You know, we don't get a lot to hear from you a lot, Kamala. I mean, when we do, it's the same shit. So he was trying to, he was trying to speed it up.
Wanted to hear about you. That's
that's why he said, okay, yeah, Kamala, I'm just trying to, you know, I didn't say that's wrong, Kamala. Y'all do that to Trump on the spot. Well, I mean, that's actually, they reported that a lie, Donald Trump. That is way
and they
worse.
never bring up on the interviews how they do Trump.
But Trump, that's a lie. But Trump. Come on, man.
This is scary.
with a situation like that and even flourishes.
Important thing to know about Brett Baier is that he is a member of the club. Being a member of a club, any club, offers certain privileges and certain protections.
Man,
Brett
chill
Baier
out, bro.
is a member of that Washington
Chill out,
club
bro.
that fancies itself to be the unbiased news media of Washington. Club members always include people who work at the major newspapers that we all rely on, major magazines, the news divisions of the broadcast networks. And to prove they are unbiased, they believe they must include in their club at least one anchor from Fox, and that's Brett Baier. But the truth is, Brett Baier is not so secretly a hardcore supporter of Donald Trump.
He did himself a disservice
Just like
by
they
doing
are
what he
Kamala.
did. He is known for doing the bidding of Fox News, but he ends his show every night as fair, balanced, and unafraid. Well, that was not fair and balanced.
Kamala Harris went there, sat there, answered the questions about relevant things. I mean, she could have said, you know what, Brett, tell you what, why don't we just play music for 39 minutes since that's what some, you know,
and
your
dance.
supporters like.
And
right. So she was
hate.
talking about what she had to talk about, answering the questions.
No,
She
we ain't
wasn't
talking
talking
about
about Hannibal Lecter. She wasn't talking about windmills. She was actually talking about the issues she was.
These people, bro. Oh, this is sickening. Every
So was they
day.
trying to call him a white supremacy without a white privilege without saying white privilege? Was that what he was trying to say?
I hope not.
Was that what he alluded to?
You can't call somebody dumb or anything without them saying it was racist.
I really hope not.
You know, sometimes we do forget, like, with how nice we are to people in the world these days, like, some people actually are smarter than others.
Yeah.
And that is just how the world is. And I'm sorry.
I just don't understand why they just can't say she did bad. Like, why is it everybody else's fault that your candidate struggled? She just kept repeating the same talking points, and he wasn't trying to hear that
Nah,
shit.
Kamala, we've heard. I mean, that's why he said. I mean, we know that, Madam President. He was even being, I feel like, respectful.
Yeah.
I thought he was chill.
I thought he was, when I first heard the first clip, I said, oh, I know
So-
Fox News did not just give her a softball interview because it sounded like he was being more than respectful.
So when they get hot because they call someone dumb, is it because they feel like that's considered racist?
I don't know.
To say that. So that
therefore,
I feel like if you feel like
are
that, that's
racist.
racist for thinking that way. In my opinion,
because he didn't say anything about black. You see? Now if he was like,
Are you
black
saying that
and
because
dumb,
she's exactly? Are you saying that because she's black? So are you saying niggas are dumb?
that's what's messing me up, bro.
But given that you have such experience with going on Fox, I mean, did you give her any advice about this interview beforehand?
Got the detail.
I wasn't involved in her interview prep. What I will say is that, you know, one principle I try to remember that I thought she demonstrated is making sure not to allow them to kind of change the subject or the framing of the question at hand, right? The whole topic there was the fact that a candidate for president and a former U.S. president described the American people, the ones he disagreed with, as the enemy. And it's really important not to allow some sidestepping of that. So, she did that. She also made sure to continue to get her point across, even when she was being repeatedly interrupted. As somebody who has a lot of batting practice myself on that network, really proud of how she represented her views, her values, and this ticket in front of a conservative audience. Something I might add, by the way, that is a show of strength. That is the exact opposite of the weakness that Donald Trump has demonstrated by pulling out of going even on CNBC, which is hardly a liberal bastion, or 60 Minutes, where it's customary for both candidates to go on. He's not prepared to go in front of a skeptical, let alone unfriendly audience. She demonstrated the opposite. And remember, this is in keeping with her continued outreach to conservatives. Look at the difference between her making clear that she would include Republicans in her cabinet, campaigning with so many Republicans, principal Republicans, who are for her, versus him referring to Democrats as the enemy.
Hey, man, I'm running for president, bro.
He said Trump has never faced a crowd that didn't like him. Bro. But he went on the National Black Journal, whatever, nigga journal, and they got on there and they instantly started being rude.
But Donald Trump shows a sign of weakness when nobody thought he was going to win and he still won. He faced real politicians that really thought they knew what they were talking about. Politicians know how to sway people. All that Donald Trump didn't do nothing but just come on there and just be honest.
It's just
and he's weak.
It's just crazy to me.
And Kamala didn't get a vote.
It's absolutely insane to me that people will come out and say she did good.
She didn't get a vote.
She didn't
win the primary.
At what point?
She got last in her primary in 2020. Last.
At what point?
At all the Dems, she was
do
last.
we wake up and admit the truth? Like she did bad. She did bad. She did bad. Brett wasn't going for it. They blaming Brett for everything. Oh, he was hostile. Oh, he was
He's
rude.
mean.
Oh,
He's racist. He's on my side.
oh, he only treated her like that because she's a woman.
That's what they do.
Y'all
That's their LeBron.
They use this for women of color. Oh, this and that. Oh, this and that. Dude, shut up.
You know what's
Women of
good?
color
I
always
ain't gonna
put
lie.
last.
We should be a little bit happy, a tad bit. It's kind of messed up they did it. They had to do it to the white dude, but they didn't do it to the black dude when he interviewed her.
Okay, I ain't gonna lie.
He kind of
Brett did talk over her way more.
Yeah, he
than
did
the
talk
black
over her more. He
But
bullied her a
I
little
respected
more.
it because we were
She
tired of
wasn't
hearing
talking
that.
about nothing,
We
bro.
don't want to hear that
She
shit,
wasn't
Kamala.
talking about nothing.
If you keep saying the same shit, all right, next question, Kamala. Shut up. But you know what, Pete Buttigieg? I would say me versus you, but one of us gonna go up there and run. We gonna hire each other, and we gonna run America. Goddamn it! I would never let Pete Buttigieg get his ass up there.
How was he a candidate?
He ran.
Look,
We did not see no candidates for the Democrat Party.
They didn't do it this
but
year.
they polled it.
So, like,
they said, "Well, Pete's down
must
here."
do something. I don't know.
So if he was on the poll to get chose, he's a candidate now.
Well, Joe wasn't
I don't
gonna
know what he
win.
did.
Well, Pete wasn't. Well, Gavin. Well, we got Kamala. She's the worst. Let's put her in. Throw that ass, Meg Thee Stallion. That's what the first thing we seen. Throw that ass, Meg.
Was that the first thing we seen?
Hey, you know what, Pete Buttigieg? I will never. Hey, bro.
Bro,
I will put.
it's like Rudy, bro.
I will put
They
the
threw her
worst
up there.
Republican. I will put. I'm not, bro.
Have y'all seen Rudy?
A Republican.
Y'all ain't seen Rudy, bro. That's a classic football movie.
You wrong.
I will put.
You know, you haven't seen it, bro. You don't know the story.
I did watch Rudy.
Yeah, y'all thinking of radio.
No, I'm
not
thinking about
talking
Rudy.
You
talking
talking
about the Water Boy.
No, y'all don't know
That's
Rudy,
radio.
bro. Real niggas know Rudy.
Not radio.
It's a
That's
different
black
movie.
dude. I'm
They
talking about
gonna
the white. You
know
talking
what
about the
I'm
white one?
Pete
They got
Buttigieg.
tackle, the middle linebacker.
Yeah,
I know what
we
we're
know
talking
the
about.
name. He was not. He was just.
They-
He just
wasn't he
good.
slow?
He wasn't slower. They just didn't put him in. He wasn't good.
Hold on,
He was not good. You did not watch the movie. Bro.
I will
can
put-
tell you
I
to watch
really
it.
thought he was stupid, bro.
No, he wasn't good.
I will put
He's a great
a
guy.
Republican delegate against your ass, Pete Buttigieg, and you gonna lose.
Stop
You
talking
was
about him, bro.
ass.
I don't hear about
What's your
Buttigieg.
ass? Little boot ass.
Oh wow.
Did it on. I'm sorry.
Hold on, you got mad at me for saying that.
That was.
And then you got mad, man.
You said little booty.
You need to take it down, brother. You need to turn it down.
Yeah.
All right, play the clip. Just roll the clip. Just roll the clip.
He's so close.
That was a home run because she sent
close.
the
Yeah,
one
super close.
message that
Man, hold on, man.
What's up with y'all CNN?
What's going on,
Why-
man? Ain't this the homie though? Ain't this?
That's your Michael. Yeah.
That's your Michael.
Bag up, homie.
that was a home run because she sent the one message that needs to be sent.
He leaning
which
in and
was,
shit.
I will go anywhere at any time and show the courage necessary to speak to every American because that's what a real president does. The primary critique against her prior to this point was that she was not doing enough interviews. No one thought that the Fox News interview was going to go swimmingly every step of the way. Everyone knew it would be adversarial, but she showed exactly what she needed to show, which was that she is a leader ready to be president on day one.
So is Kamala doing okay? Nope. She's down, Joe. I think they found out that she's retired. Now we're basically fucked. Trump is killing us at the polls, so yes, we're going to lose Joe.
Damn it. Wait. What if I come back to run again?
As candidate?
Yeah.
Well, let me put it this way, Joe. The only person in this world who is even more retarded than Kamala Harris is basically you. So no, Joe, you're not going
Give
back
another
yet.
shot.
Let's let it all play out. Okay, we'll talk later, Joe.
Okay.
Women looking fine up in here.
That was funny.
It do look like that though, for real.
It looked just like
Ethel Kennedy.
Ethel Kennedy.
Everybody was posting that, man.
That shit was
They
hilarious.
said the Kennedys.
They saying, hey, it's not looking good. It is not looking good at all for them, man.
That's their problem, not ours.
And then y'all think y'all finna put Pete and come on, bro. Y'all Pete and Gavin.
That's
you watching this? We gonna prep you, brother. Whoever watching this, we gonna prep you. You could beat Pete Buttigieg. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. If Trump comes up with a name for Pete Buttigieg, he don't need to do that.
Oh,
they
no.
gonna be upset.
He
they're gonna be upset. They gonna be mad. He can play with Gavin Newsom.
Hey, what's Trump's
but don't play with
funniest
the
one?
LGBT.
I think I don't know why.
Little Marco.
Little Marco is the funniest one to me, bro.
Little Marco.
If it's
I don't
Little
know,
Marco,
man.
it was just funny.
Gotta cook somebody.
The sanctimonious.
The sanctimonious is hilarious, man.
Nah, but Little Marco was the funniest.
Little
And those two
Marco.
Republicans, anybody can get it. That's why we like
Crooked
Joe.
Sleepy
Joe.
He don't come up with a name for people to judge. Please, Trump. Booty. All the LGBT community is gonna raw. Oh, they gonna be
Giving up that booty. That was so funny. That was so funny when Tosh predicted it, bro. The worst day.
That was crazy.
We was like, who the hell is Pete Buttigieg? And they say he probably giving up that Buttigieg. And then we figured out he was. That was so funny.
Oh man,
the comment section was so weak.
That was hilarious.
All right, guys. Now this was hilarious. Let us know what y'all think. I don't know what's gonna happen next, guys. I think it's pretty much over now, but let us know.
Be out of there.